Did y'all feel that shift? If you did, just prepare because you're entering into a brand new chapter of your life. So stay tuned. Hey, dreamy dreamers, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ, and let's hop right into your reading. This reading is all about the brand new chapter you're entering right now. We have 4 groups: group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. I will give you all some time to meditate on your group selection. All right, my dreamy dreamers. So again, group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. I love you all so much, and I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, group number 1, welcome back to your reading regarding the brand new chapter you're about to enter right now, okay? So you all chose this really regal, what looks like a bottle of perfume adorned with hearts, but it's almost like a perfume elixir, you know? The bottle is very ornamental, it's adorned with hearts, and it has a crown as the top. And it's interesting because I feel like you're entering into a very royal next chapter of your life. And I feel like you're being guided, almost like a scent guides a person closer or further away. You're being guided from your heart, right? You're taking guidance from your heart, and it's almost like a intoxicating scent that will lead you to revelations, especially with the crown that appears as the top of the perfume bottle. This could even be an elixir. It looks like a perfume bottle to me, but this could be an elixir. I only say it looks like a perfume bottle because when I was younger, I used to have this Vera Wang perfume called Princess, and it had a crown as the top. And I love that perfume bottle so much. I like the scent too, but I also feel with keeping that in mind, you're also elevating to obviously a brand new position, a brand new role in your life as well. So, where I made the connection of the Vera Wang princess perfume, now it's almost like king or queen, you know? And obviously, it doesn't have to be princess, it could be a knight, you know, or a page, right? It could be a page or a princess. You are elevating group number 1s, okay? So I also feel like some of you all might feel a sense of intoxication that is leading you somewhere else. So without further delay, let's hop into your reading. I am using the Oracle of the Universe deck. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. For our group number 1s, for giving group number 1s clear, concise, accurate messages. The brand new chapter that they're entering. Tell us more about group number 1's brand new chapter they're entering. I feel like something's going to come very quickly to you. This could be a revelation or an insight because this shot out pretty quickly. Wow. Group number 1s, we have card 14, Constellation Perseus with Destiny. I feel like you are going towards your higher calling, and your destiny is destined for you to kind of go somewhere. And it's interesting, group number 1s, we have card number 14, and I don't know why I'm getting like the temperance energy, but I am. So some of you all might be Sagittariuses. You don't have to be, of course, or you can be embodying Sagittarius traits right now regarding kind of like learning more, right? I feel like Sagittarius energy is all about higher wisdom, higher knowledge. A lot of Sagittariuses love academia and they go to school for a particular study. They pretty much know what they want to do. Usually, you know, I am generalizing a little bit, but usually I know at least the Sagittariuses that I've known, they're very into higher education. And so with Perseus' destiny, I feel like, you really are destined for greatness. And there is a certain path that you're destined to follow. And I feel like maybe in the past, maybe even in the recent past, you felt kind of like deviated from that path. And now you are realigning back to your destiny, or recreating a sense of destiny, right? It's interesting because I think the story of Perseus was that I will say he offed Medusa, right? He offed Medusa. And I think it was in vengeance of his dad. I don't know if it was Zeus or something. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm paraphrasing from what I remember from the story of Perseus. But again, yeah, he beheaded Medusa. And so I feel like the Medusa in your life, group number one, almost like self-sabotage or overwhelm or thinking you're not good enough or thinking you'll never make it to a certain destination. And I think you're beheading that false belief. Okay. We also have at the bottom of the deck, card number 20, Constellation Cetus with fear. That is what you're beheading. And all those things that I mentioned, whether it be self-sabotage, thinking you're not worthy or good enough to attain a certain desire, all that stems from, at the end of the day, fear, right? So let's delve deeper into the brand new chapter you're entering. Tell us more, Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for our group number ones about their brand new chapter they're entering. Okay. We also have card number 25, Constellation Canis Major with exhilaration. You know what's so interesting? Sometimes, and correct me if I'm wrong, but sometimes in life where we tend to repeat certain cycles and we repeat them so often to where we could kind of tell whether or not we're growing or we might feel regressing. We might feel that we're regressing. So growth would kind of seem that if we go and experience those cycles again, they're more and more short-lived, right? So let's say it's a negative cycle. At any time we maybe overcome that particular cycle in a particular time of our life and it comes back, we've kind of learned to spot it and then we can grow out of it quicker than we did before. I really hope that makes sense. With this card, that's what I'm getting. Some of you all might have experienced like cycles and it could feel like you were just on this hamster wheel or in this loop for far too long. And it could have felt like stagnating and upsetting. But I feel like you've grown, group number ones, because instead of feeling sad or worried or so fearful for so long, you're transmuting that fear into exhilaration. You're transmuting that fear into excitement, right? And with Canis Major, we have the dog here being depicted in this constellation. And I feel like you're loyal. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be more loyal to your growth and your destiny than you ever have been before. And I feel like this new chapter, this brand new chapter that you're entering into right now, it's causing more excitement than fear. You know how like when we'll experience anxiety and sometimes we'll be fearful of that anxiety. You're experiencing anxiety, but it's not a fear, it's an excitement, it's an exhilaration. It's like you're ready to embark on this quest. You're ready to embark on this journey. And with card number 25, 2 and 5, that's 7. This is divine. This is divinely orchestrated for you, group number ones, okay? And I feel like in the tarot, this is obviously an oracle card, but in the tarot, the dogs represent protection and loyalty. So know that you're protected along your way as you go towards your destiny. And to me, destiny isn't finite. it's something that's infinite and that we can restructure as we go along, right? We're always making our life as we're going and as we're thinking along. And that's what I feel like you're doing. It's almost as if you are remembering a destiny, a wish, a desire that you wanted to attain. And throughout this journey, group number ones, you've been tweaking, you know, what you've been thinking that you've been wanting this whole time. You've been adjusting and refining the vision. Okay. Let's get one more card from this deck and then we'll get into your tarot. Tell us more, Spirit, about the brand new chapter group number ones are entering into. Tell us more about the brand new chapter group number ones are entering into. Tell us more, Spirit, about the brand new chapter our group number ones are entering into. Clear, concise, accurate messages for group number ones. Okay. And we have card number 40, Nebula, blue snowball with patience. You see how this woman at the top of this, I don't know what this is, I guess it's a nebula. She looks weary. She looks tired. She looks like she's about to drift back off into sleep. And I feel like you've been very patient, you know, and it will require a little bit more patience, but I feel like regarding this, patience is a virtue. So not only are you inch by inch going towards that destiny that you're either recreating or you've always been destined to go towards, you are learning how to be virtuous along the way, you know. I know in philosophy, you know, there are, I think, 11 main virtues, like stoic virtues or something like that. And patience is one of them, right? Being able to withstand things that you know that are meant to be yours. I'm also getting the strength card here for some reason with patience, you know, like it requires an inner resilience. It requires an inner strength to be patient and not to rush the process, right? Card number 40. I feel like your spirit guides are, they're here for you. If you get weary as you are almost like climbing up a proverbial mountain, just know, group number ones, that you are being forged. You are being made better through the patience. I kind of want to read a little bit of this card. But before I do, bottom of the deck, card number 22, Constellation Pegasus with freedom. I feel like it's all gonna be worth it when you feel this sense of like freedom, or like you're not being tied down to anything or anyone, you know, for that matter. 2 and 2, that's 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. And then we have 4. And then we have 1 and 4 here. You could be seeing 4 a lot. I feel like your angels, ancestors, and guides want you to know that, you know, you're being encouraged throughout this process. So this card reads, wait and see, as you are not seeing the full picture. Develop patience. It will take time to develop mastery. Patience enables you to make better decisions with more information. Go deeper. Some things worth having take time. I love this because exactly. And I feel like it's going to take time to get to this freedom that you so much long for, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth the journey. And I feel like you're going to be excited along the quest too. I'm getting the full card too with this Canis Major exhilaration card. I'm even getting the full here a little bit with Destiny card. I know I was saying I was getting Temperance, and I am, but maybe I was kind of like foreshadowing this patience energy, right? Because I'm definitely getting with the 2 of these, like, you know, this full energy, this new beginning. Okay, so let's delve deeper into your reading with some tarot. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for group number ones. We're giving group number ones clear, concise, accurate messages regarding the brand new chapter of their life that they're entering into. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our group number ones. What's the brand new chapter of life that our pile number ones are entering into? Whoa, that was quick. We have the Two of Cups. This could be marriage or a long-term commitment with either self or another person. Two of Water. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. Clear, concise, accurate messages regarding the brand new chapter they're entering into in their lives. What brand new chapter our group number ones, entering in their lives? What brand new chapter are group number ones entering into? Okay, this card wants to come out. We have the World, card number 21. I feel like you're closing out cycles. And I feel like, to touch back on the point that I made here, group number ones, you are closing out the cycles where you lingered in fear for far too long. You're closing those out. And a signifier of you closing out that fear is when those instances happen, it's taking shorter and shorter amount of time for you to get through them. Tell us more, Spirit. What new chapter? Tell us more about the brand new chapter that group number ones are entering into. Tell us more about the brand new chapter that group number ones are entering into. We have the Six of Fire, which is a Six of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you are destined to win. You're destined to kind of be recognized for your efforts, for the things that you've contributed to life and to others, group number ones. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Tell us more about the brand new chapter group number ones are entering into. Tell us more about the brand new chapter group number ones are entering into. Tell us more about the brand new chapter group number ones are entering into. Tell us more about the brand new chapter group number ones are entering into. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Tell us more. Thank you. Okay. Damn. There's a lot of cards here. I'm going to take them. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Moon. I just feel like you're traversing fears right now. The Moon, card number 18. This is a major arcana. I feel like you're reckoning with your fears too. You're no longer hiding from them. You're okay that you're afraid. It makes you feel alive. It makes you feel like, hey, at least I'm alive and breathing. There's worse things than fear, There's worse things than fear. Fear is a natural human emotion that we all go through in some way, shape, or form. I feel like you're also laughing in the face of fears or illusions right now because you're seeing them for what they are. You're seeing something for what it is, even though what's in front of you isn't as clear as it could be, isn't being made clear as you'd like it to be. The veil is being lifted. And I feel like you don't mind confronting the shadow aspects of yourself right now either. You don't mind being in that energy right now. So we have the Ace of Water, which is the Ace of Cups. We have the Maggie, which is the Magician, card number 1. We have the Youth, card number 0. I kept saying, dang, this is reminding me of the Fool card. This is reminding me of the Fool card. This brand new energy. You're packing your bags and look at that dog right there. That dog is right there, loyal to that little baby. Like, okay, if you're going, I'm going. You dang sure won't be going alone. You're never alone, pile number ones, group number ones. You are never alone. Even when you feel that you are dealing with things on an individual basis or singularly, a lot more people are dealing with this than you would presume or than your mind would allow you to know. So keep going, okay? There's definitely a brand new beginning and a brand new start, and it's coming through as clarity, as like, oh, I have free will. Oh, I can change my mind. Oh, I don't have to linger on these thoughts. This could have something to do with the relationship. I genuinely am getting the relationship that you have with yourself, though. We have the 10 of Earth. I feel like that's what you're excited for. Establishing something, establishing a firm foundation. And I know that would kind of relate to maybe like the Four of Wands or even like the Tower. But that's what I'm getting here with the 10 of Earth. And it's interesting because we have the World card and there's this portal, and they're highlighting this woman's third eye, but it looks like this man is coming out of this portal, right? And he's being welcomed over it, kind of like playfully. Let's see. We have the Hang Up, card number 12, which is the Hangman. And we have the Two of Air, which is the Two of Swords. I feel like you've been meditating and contemplating on this newfound trajectory for a while, on like, what should I do? Should I take this new route, right? Should I make this decision? Should I do this? Should I do that? I feel like Spirit wants you to surrender, because this is, ironically, this is like the outcome. This is what you've been working through. This is the outcome. This is what you've been working through. It's like past, present, future, right? You're becoming wiser. You're learning how. I always, with this card, I get that Janelle Monáe song, Tightrope. That will be you guys' song for your clairaudient message or whatever. Tip on the tightrope. It doesn't matter whether you're high or low, you have to tip on the tightrope of life. And that's how you play the game of life, is through always staying in a state of balance, right? But surrendering to whatever outcome that could be. Because also with the moon energy, okay, that just wanted to come out. With the moon energy here, that was at the bottom of the deck, and with the Youth card, card number 0, which is like the wild card of the tarot. It ironically, I think it represents Aries, or like, I think Aries, but Sagittarius for sure, because to me, Sagittariuses are the wild cards of the zodiac. You never know really what you're going to get with a Sag. But needless to say, group number 1, the unknown is around. You're not as afraid of the unknown as you used to be. And that's the brand new energy and the brand new chapter that you're entering into. Instead of feeling anxiety and fear and worry, you're going in it with a sense of exhilaration, almost like a playful exhilaration. So let's round out your reading here with some tea leaf fortune cards to conclude your reading. Advice, guidance, and wisdom. Okay. I'll show you guys these, but I'll put these back in. We have ladder, climbing towards success, and valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Both of these cards are saying that there's no need to worry. There's no need to fear. 222. You know, you're going to reach that goal and you're going to reach that destination. And it's because of the things that have strengthened you, right? Tell us more, Spirit. clear, concise, accurate messages to conclude group number one's reading. We have casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. I feel like this could be someone leaving, but what I think is it's the end of your old life. Group number ones, it's the end of your old life. You're bidding thee farewell. Tell us more, Spirit. Oh, hold on, wait. Throne was at the bottom of the deck, position of authority. Okay. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for group number ones to conclude their reading. Lion. Wow. Hold on. That's crazy work. We have Lion with time to act. The time is now. I feel like some of you all might be making a swift decision, and it's a decision that you've laid out. You know, I feel like some of you all have been brought into a state of clarity to make a wise and strategic decision. And now that you have it, that's how you're going to be carrying out, especially entering this brand new chapter of your life. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Chain of events that will affect your life. That's basically just what I said. You might have just went through something and it caused like a chain reaction. And because of that chain reaction, you're seeing things a lot more clearly than you had been before. And it's allowing you to make wise decisions on what to do now. Okay, tell us more, Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages. When will this be happening? Remember, group number one, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this reading, it should apply, but these will just be giving months, not years. When will this brand new chapter, when will our group number ones be entering into this brand new chapter, Spirit? When will our group number ones be entering into this brand new chapter? Clear, concise, accurate messages for group number ones. When will our group number ones be entering into this brand new chapter? November. I feel like by November time, you guys are going to start seeing life a whole lot differently. A whole lot differently. Group number ones. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, my dreamy dreamers of group number ones. I love you all so much, and I really hope this message resonated with you. If it did, hit the thumbs up button, like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, if you guys are interested, to go pre-order the Dream Fair Tarot. Again, the pre-orders will be shipped in October of 2026. I am filming this in May of 2026. And also, I would encourage getting the bundle deal because you get 2 items, which is the Dream Fair Tarot deck and the Tarot Journal for basically the price of 1, okay? So yeah, go look at those. If you're interested, you could click on the link in the description or in the pinned comments. I love you all so much. And until next time, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, group number 2s, welcome back to your reading regarding the brand new chapter you're about to enter into, okay? So you all chose this purple opal looking crystal, okay? And what I'm getting for you regarding the brand new chapter you're about to enter into, group number 2s, is that there's clarity and a higher sense of self in this new chapter that you're entering into. I also feel like there's like a creative nature coming out, like you're going to be doing more things, learning more, being more resourceful. I feel like being resourceful is a form of creativity, okay? Being more resourceful, learning more, and actually applying what you're learning. And I just feel like you're going to be creating beautiful new things. Also, with the color purple, I'm getting a deep, profound sense of healing that you're going to be going under as well. And yeah, group number 2s, I do feel like there's this sense of like a regal nature. I'm getting like king or queen of the jungle, proverbial jungle, right? So king or queen of your domain, of your field of work, of your chosen profession. You're going up a ladder to reach that, almost like that divine state, like the state of the sublime. I don't know why I'm getting that book Sublime by Robert Greene. I haven't read his book yet. I think it's it's about to come out soon, but I'm a huge fan of the author, and I know he is writing a book about about sublime, about the sublime, about kind of us as humans reaching the pinnacle of a sense of like something we can't explain, God, source, the most high, a sense of awe in our lives. And I think that's what's coming through with your brand new chapter, okay? So without further delay, let's get into your oracle cards, okay? This is the Oracle of the Universe deck. So let's begin. Tell us more, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving clear, concise, accurate messages to our group number twos. Clear, concise, accurate messages to our group number twos. Give us clear, concise, accurate messages for the brand new chapter our group number twos are entering into. Tell us about the brand new chapter that our group number twos are entering into. Wow. Okay, so we had two cards that fell out immediately. We have card number 42, Bright Star, Alpha Centauri with courage. And then we have card number 16, Constellation, Ursa Minor, consequences. Let's get one more card. Tell us more, Spirit, about the brand new chapter group number twos are entering into. Tell us more about the brand new chapter group number twos are entering into. And we have card number 33, Eagle Creation. That's crazy. I was just talking about this creative energy you're about to enter into. Bottom of the deck, card number 10, Capricorn with gratitude, constellation, and a galaxy. That's beautiful, group number twos. So the brand new chapter you're entering into is one, again, where I said the king or the queen of the jungle, the king or the queen of your own domain. I feel like you're very grateful for where you're at, wherever you are right now in life, because it brought you to this place. It brought you to this place of courage, and you're not afraid to take full accountability for your life now. That's what I'm getting with Alpha Centauri, courage, and Ursa Minor, consequences. You are not afraid to take full accountability for your life right now and moving forward. Card number 33, Nebula, Eagle Creation, because you understand on a fundamental level what you think you become. So there might have been a catalyst moment to bring you to this place and to usher you into this brand new beginning, this brand new chapter, where you were not satisfied with where your mind lived mentally, with where your thoughts resided in mentally, and you're changing that. And I feel like you're grateful because of it. Some of you all might have experienced like a dark night of the soul recently, which just means like you guys might have been purging some old stuff that was left as residual like murkiness in your subconscious mind, and it's just all coming out and you're confronting it. And I feel like because of that, you're grateful because you can see things clearly now because you've purified your inner world, right? Some of you may have been crying. Some of you may have been like in deep contemplation of your life's choices up until this time, for good, bad, or indifference, right? And I do feel like you're no longer just taking a back seat to your life. You're soaring. You're going to see how far you can go. You're going to see how high you can soar like an eagle. Okay. Eagles represent leadership and being able to soar to new heights, right? And I feel like, again, with the accountability, you're taking the lead of your life now. You're no longer playing like, you're no longer playing the side character, or you're no longer settling for just what is. You want to spread your wings. You want to spread your wings. Birds could be significant right now as well. Birds could be very significant as right now. Okay. You could be seeing birds and getting like this kind of like divine sense of like understanding or clarity, hearing birds chirp, listening to them talk to different animals too. Like, you could be listening very hard right now. I don't want to say hard because I don't feel like it's going to be hard, but I feel like you could be listening and being very open to interpretation is what I'm trying to say. And you have a sense of gratitude for everything that's happening. I do want to read a little bit of card number 42, Alpha Centauri with courage. We have card number 42, Alpha Centauri, courage. To be courageous, you need to feel the fear. You can do it. Have confidence and be assured. Remember, just because something may look unusual or be strange, it doesn't mean you should fear it. Change is coming. Do not fear. Try a new adventure. Exactly. You feel the change and you're no longer feeling fearful of it. Okay, you're ready to spread your wings and see how far you can go. Let's read a little bit of Eagle creation. It says, we are all creators of our own lives. Everyone creates. It is part of humanity. Dare to create something new, a business, a relationship, an artwork, or a life. You can create a new life for yourself every day. You do not need to be an artist to create. Exactly. I feel like that's why we're here on earth, is to experience aspects of God through ourselves and through other people and through our experiences. As God creates, we are spirits, the Most High God, whatever you want to call that source energy, we are the co-creator of it. So you can rewrite the script, group number 2s, and that's what I'm getting for you as you're entering this brand new chapter of your life. That's what you're about to embark on. Let's read a little of Ursa Minor. It says, everything is connected. Think things through. Do not rush your decisions. Be patient. Be observant. Sometimes we only see a part of the full picture. Today has consequences. Choose carefully. Yeah. You know what it is that I'm getting also with the consequences? I'm getting the laws of physics. For every action, there is an equal or opposite reaction, right? These are natural laws. And that's what you are embarking in on, group number 2s. You are being reminded of nature's laws, the laws of physics, okay? For every action, there is an equal or opposite reaction, right? And you're being encouraged. And it's interesting because we have courage, but you are being encouraged to create the life that you would be proud of, the life that you could be grateful for, okay? No matter what that means to other people or to your environment, So let's delve deeper into your reading with the Rosebud Tarot. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving clear, concise, accurate messages to our pile number 2. What is this brand new chapter our pile number 2s are entering into? What is this brand new chapter our pile number 2s are entering into? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What is this brand new chapter our pile number 2s are entering into, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What is this brand new chapter our pile number 2s are entering into? Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 2s. Thank you. Wow. You know, I was thinking about babies, like motherhood, like birthing something. It doesn't even have to be human life that you birth. It could just be taking care of something, right? With the life giver, giving yourself back a sense of renewed spirit and life, um, giving life to an idea, a project, but creation. We have creation and then the life giver, card number 3. Tell us more, Spirit. What is this brand new chapter our group number 3s are entering into? What is this brand new chapter our group number 3s are entering into? What is this brand new chapter? Thank you. Wow. We have card number 14 with alchemy. Again, you're transmuting a lot of situations around you. You're turning a bad situation into a good situation. You're alchemizing. You are the alchemist. You are becoming the alchemist. You are literally creating things almost out of thin air. And you're giving reverence to things, to the universe, to spirit, to source. Tell us more, Spirit. What brand new chapter are group number 3s entering into? We have the velocity of water, which is the Knight of Cups. And we have the 8 of air, which is the 8 of Swords. So let's get into it. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the velocity of air, which is the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there's fast moving energy. You could be thinking very quickly. Your mind could be racing like a mile a minute. Let's list your cards. We have the Life Giver, Alchemy, card number 4, Life Giver, card number 3, Velocity of Water, and 8 of Air. This could have something to do with 2 different people, maybe an air sign, maybe a water sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I'm really getting more creativity with the Velocity of Water, the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups loves to create, and they're very passionate about creating and love in and of itself, right? Sometimes they waver back and forth with their creativity, right? Or with their love of whatever it is that they're doing, but their intentions are pure. They're purer than most is what I'm getting. So yeah, with the Life Giver and alchemy, you're about to definitely embark on this creation journey. I don't know if this is going to be regarding another person, like a baby. I don't know if this is going to be regarding like you transforming, okay, into a giver of life, into a person that creates things and that, you know, loves to create and almost kind of gets their identity from being a creator is what I'm getting, right? Creating a whole new life for yourself is also what I'm getting, especially if you don't like something right now, especially if something feels like, you know, it could be done better or you could be doing better. That's what I'm getting. And I do feel, group number 2s, there have been these traps, like these booby traps or something that you've created, and it's a consequence of your thoughts with the 8 of Air because they're self-imposed. It's I feel like something could have been culminating, like something could have come to its head, especially with this full moon that's in the background of this card. But something could have come to the head, like a sense of like loss or a sense of like anxiety could have come to its head recently. And I feel like it was a consequence of the internal chatter you'd been creating through like a pendulum, right? Through like a pendulum. Again, a lot of you all could have had like racing thoughts, incessant thoughts. We have the Devil, card number 15 at the bottom of the deck, you know, maybe having to learn hard lessons over and over and over again. And then it finally culminated to a point to where it felt very heavy, but it was needed. It was required because it would allow you to kind of like free yourself from these thoughts. I will be clarifying these cards, so give me a second. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Clarify this Life Giver card for our group number 2s. Whoa. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Clarify this Knight of Cups, this Velocity of Water for our group number 2s. Clarify this Velocity of Water for group number 2s. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Clarify this Eight of Air. Oops. Clarify this Eight of Air for our group number 2s. Okay, this card wants to come out. The Fool. I feel like, okay, this card came out in reverse, but I'll take it upright. Clarify this Alchemy card for group number 2. Clarify this Alchemy card for group number 2. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's like you're changing your destiny. Things are changing, cycles, right? And we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're asking yourself now more important questions than ever entering this brand new chapter of your life. Group number 2s, you're asking yourself, how do you want to live? How do you want to be? What do you want to embody? What are the characteristics that you want to embody? Okay. Now, the Queen of Swords clarifying the Life Giver cards. I feel like, you know what's so interesting? I know when I was a little kid, my mom used to say, and I know she didn't mean this, literally, I think. But she was like, you know, I gave you life. I'm going to just say that. I gave you life. I could blank, blank, blank. If you know, you know, right? And with the Queen of Swords, I feel that in this reading, group number 2, they say life and death are in the power of the tongue, right? And the Queen of Swords represent air signs, air energy, verbalness, right? Thoughts, and how they manifest into confrontation at times, right? And I don't mean confrontation in a bad way, but like in general, having to reckon with something. And to me, that's what the Queen of Swords does so well. So if life and death are in the power of the tongue, what you speak, what you think, you create, right? You give life to. And I think you're being brought back into recognition of that, because I feel like in the past, or in the most recent past, you almost negated that fact, right? You almost forgot the laws of the universe, the natural consequences of what we speak into existence. The Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Alchemy card, you are protected as you shift into this alchemist that you are becoming. You know, life is cyclic, and we tend to experience the same cycles over and over again if we do not learn the lessons, right? And there was a similar message that came out in group number 1s, but the lesson in this is that the shorter those cycles take to learn, the more you know you're growing, right? Because we're humans, we have human failings. That's okay. But if you can not repeat those cycles, or take less time to learn through those cycles, you're transforming in a sense, right? And I feel like you will get to redeem yourself through this new creation that you will be experiencing in this brand new chapter that you're entering into. Now, with the Velocity of Water being clarified by the Two of Cups in reverse, this could be really, really learning to communicate your needs to other people, right? And not, for lack of a better term, half-stepping. Have the courage to walk away if you need to from a situation, from an agreement, from, a partnership if need be, right? But if that's not the case, have the courage to walk away from aspects of yourself that just don't serve you any longer, right? Because you're not stuck there. You're able to create new versions of yourself at any given moment. And you know what? Group number one, this is the velocity of water. So this is the Knight of Cups. But you know what's interesting? There's a dual watering can, dual side. So it's giving me Two of Cups energy anyway, right? As human beings, we're not one note. We're not either black or white. You know, we have gray areas. So I feel like you're calling into question what you've been allowing yourself to be through your thoughts, or who you've been allowing yourself to be, or where you have been allowing yourself to reside or linger too long. Okay. And again, with the Eight of Air, with the Fool clarifying the Eight of Air, and I don't know if this came out in reverse, but regardless, I feel like you're breaking free from the shackles, the self-imposed shackles that you've created yourself, these booby traps, right? I feel like you're breaking free from those. Finally, it took some time to kind of like pay attention that you were willingly allowing yourself to be engulfed in these cycles. But I do truly feel that, you know, you're going to take a leap of faith on yourself, and you're going to be protected while you do so, to create a new form of identity for yourself, whatever that means. Group number twos, okay? So yes, let's start winding down your reading. Very last messages for our group number ones to conclude their reading. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for our group number twos, for our group number twos to conclude their reading. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for our group number twos to conclude their reading. Okay, so we have bell, announcement. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages of guidance, wisdom, and insight to conclude our group number twos reading. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. We have cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. I love that. You're protected as you allow yourself to change and to become the person who you want to be in this brand new chapter that you're entering into. We have tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. There goes that full energy again. And we have boot, increase your effort if you want to achieve your goals. I feel like you will be doing that on a very, I guess I want to say on a larger scale, group number twos. You will be increasing your efforts, and you don't mind. You understand, again, the laws of physics. For every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction, right? So if you're increasing your efforts towards a worthy goal, whether that be creating something, whether that be changing yourself, you know, in the best of ways, the more you work towards that, the more you're going to see the bounty of that. Okay. And we have at the bottom of the deck, coins. Money will be coming to you. Exactly. You're going to be taken care of during this time as well. So let's get some timing. Very last message. When will these changes be occurring in our group number two's life, Spirit? When will these changes be occurring? When will they be entering this brand new chapter of their life, Spirit? When will they be entering? Remember, group number twos, this is a timeless reading. So these are only months, not years, okay? Whenever you come across this, this should apply. When will our group number twos be entering into this brand new chapter of their life, Spirit? Wow. Group number twos, we have June, as early as June, okay? You're going to start seeing your whole world shift in the best of ways, okay? I feel like there is gifts from you, and you're definitely divinely protected with this angel energy. All right, group number two. So that is all the time that I have for you, my dreamy dreamers. I love you so much. I really hope this message resonated with you. If it did, hit the thumbs up button, like, comment, and subscribe. But before you go pre-order the Dream Fair Tarot if you haven't already. Yeah, it's a beautiful one of a card, 78 card dream carnival. And it's for this type of energy. If you want to manifest a new identity, a new version of yourself, the Dream Fairy Tale will help you do that, okay? So I'm also offering a bundle deal, which is kind of better than just getting the Dream Fairy Tarot deck, because not only do you get the Dream Fairy Tarot deck, which is included, but you get the beautiful one-of-a-kind tarot journal for basically half off. So I would go grab that if I were you guys. If you're interested, the link to those products are in the description and in the pinned comments. I love you all so much, and until next time, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, group number 3s, welcome back to your reading regarding the brand new chapter you're about to enter into, okay? So you all chose this gorgeous angel aura quartz wind chime, okay? So I'm getting a whole new song, a whole new song. I'm getting like frequencies and vibrations, and I'm getting divine protection and divine orchestration that's happening in your life, okay? That's coming into your life in this brand new chapter. I feel like there's going to be peace and confidence within you. I also feel that, when it's almost like an allegory, right? When the wind blows, you're not just taken in any direction. You are acquiescing to a frequency, and it's only going to be made higher, and it's only going to be made more aligned to your path, okay? With the Angel Aura Quartz wind chime that we have for you, group number 3s, okay? I also feel like there's going to be a significant increase in divine presence that you feel like is around you and surrounding you. I'm getting feel the fear and do it anyway because you're protected. And when I say that, I don't mean like in like a destructive way. I mean like when feelings of anxiety occur, but you know that making a decision, even though you might feel anxious about it, is going to be something that's going to better you, you're going to do it anyway. Because I feel like your angels, ancestors, and guides are there encouraging you to take the next step or to take the next leap, okay? So let's get into your reading, group number 3s. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving clear, concise, accurate messages for our group number 3s regarding the new chapter that they're entering, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our group number 3s. What's the brand new chapter that group number 3s are entering into? What's the brand new chapter? Thank you. That our group number 3s are entering into, Spirit. Thank you. What's the brand new chapter that our group number 3s are entering into, Spirit? Perfect. I'm only going to take this card. I'll show you guys these cards, but I'm going to put these back in the deck. I'm feeling called to do that. So we have card number 18, Constellation Hydra with Catalyst. And then we have card number 3, Constellation Gemini with Rescue. Okay. And I feel like there's a catalytic moment happening in your life right now that is almost like nudging you into this new chapter, group number 3s. It might feel disorienting, but in reality, 333 on the time clock, in reality, it's here to help you with Gemini Rescue. It's here to help you and assist you on your path. And I'm getting 3 goes into 8 6 times. 3 goes into 8 6 times. And it's interesting because 6 is the Lover's card, right? Which represents Gemini. So some of you all might be Geminis, or some of you all might have heavy aspects of Gemini highlighted in your natal chart, or maybe a Gemini was the catalyst for this change, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm gonna put this back in the deck though. Let's show the bottom of the deck before we get started. Yeah, look at that. We have card number 44, Bright Star Canopus with guidance. You're being guided right now, group number threes, regarding this brand new chapter in your life. If you feel it, 444 on the time clock. That's crazy. Okay. That was a confirmation. You are being guided right now by a particular guardian angel, I feel like. Some of you all are going to immediately know who this is, know what energy this is. Others, you know, I feel like that is going to be made, that information is going to be made available to you soon. But wherever you're being guided in this brand new chapter in your life, I feel like your angels, ancestors, and guides want you to trust them and to lean on them for any questions or concerns that you might have during this time. Okay, let's reveal the rest of your cards. So we have card number 40, Nebula, Blue Snowball, Patience. And we have card number 6, Constellation Virgo with Justice. We have card number 28, Constellation Draco with Guardianship, okay? So with Justice, Patience, and Guardianship, I feel like you're being brought back into a state of balance, group number threes, that you have needed. I'm also getting with this imagery that there has been a time in your life, maybe in the recent past, where you didn't know where to go mentally. Like mentally, you were not sure which way you were going, whether you're up, down, left, right, you just didn't know. And it took time to really kind of like redistribute that balance so that you would allow yourself to feel guided, okay, with Draco guardianship. This could have been due to a lack of clarity on your path. This person in this image, they look like they're asleep, you know? They look like they've fallen asleep at the will of life. And I feel like that's what you are traversing, and that's what's being brought back into balance during this new chapter that you're entering, group number threes, is that you're finally allowing your ship, right? The compass on your ship to be almost like recalibrated, and you're being guided back to your true north. And I say your true north, like your North Star, you're finding your way back home to yourself. Because we have Bright Star, and I just keep thinking about the North Star, right? So I do want to read a little bit of guardianship and justice. I'll only read the first few tidbits of this card. We have card number 28, Draco Guardianship. You are precious. Know what you value and what your values are. Guard your own true self and your authenticity. Ensure your boundaries are strong. Protect your ideas. Ensure your property is safe and secure. Yeah. So I feel like you're doing whatever it takes. You're reaching out to your most benevolent and loving guides for help right now, and they hear you, and they're about to come and assist you, group number threes, okay? I just feel like some of you have been kind of lost or aimless or something like that with card number 6. So we have card number 6, Constellation Virgo, Justice. Seek justice in the situation. Justice can be slow, right? With patience here, that's interesting. Justice can be slow, but it will be done. Justice is linked to achieving cosmic balance. Renewal is possible. Balance will be achieved. So yeah, you're coming back into a sense of equilibrium with yourself, group number 2s, okay? Group number 3s, excuse me, group number 3s. I hope I wasn't calling you group number 1s the whole time. If I was, excuse me. But you know what's so interesting? I don't know what this means, but this model here on this card has always reminded me of, what's the lady's name? She's like the princess, Harry, like the princess of England. I forget her name. Dang, I forget her name, but she looks like her. So some of you all might look like the princess of England or the former princess of England. That's a shame I forgot her name. Or I feel like heavy is the head that wears a crown, okay? There could be like this royal essence to you, and it's just like heavy is the head that wears a crown, you know, sometimes. But let's see, let's delve deeper into your tarot. I just used the Oracle of the Universe deck, and I'm now using the Rosebud Tarot. Tell us more, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our group number 3s, for giving group number 3s clear, concise, accurate messages regarding the brand new chapter they're about to enter into. What brand new chapter are pile number 3s entering into? What brand new chapter are pile number 3s entering into, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 3s. What brand new chapter? Thank you. We have the 5 of Earth. What brand new chapter are pile number 3s entering into, Spirit? Thank you. Wow, that darted out. We have the 3 of Air. What brand new chapter are pile number 3s entering into right now, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll put these up here. What brand new chapter are pile number 3s entering into right now? Thank you. We have the 6 of Fire, which is the 6 of Wands. What brand new chapter are pile number 3s entering into right now? What brand new chapter are pile number 3s entering into right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s, for our group number 3s. What brand new chapter are group number 3s entering into right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages for group number 3s. Okay, this feels like it wants to come out. We have the Chariot card number 7. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Devil card number 15. You know what's interesting, group 3s? It feels like you're being released from a toxic habit or an obsessive trait or something that felt like it was binding. It was like binding you, and it wasn't giving you the opportunity to expand or to transform yourself. And I say that because we have the 5 of Earth, which is the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Air, the 6 of Fire, which is the 6 of Wands, and the Chariot, card number 7. So I feel like you've been almost like divinely guided to really, I wanted to say let go and resist at the same time. Let go, but also resist this temptation of being bound by like a certain energy that just wasn't conducive to your growth or your transformation with the Devil card number 15. 1 and 5, that's 6. We also have card number 6. And then what I just broke down regarding that Gemini and what was that other card? It was the other card too. Let me see if I could find it. The Catalyst and then the Rescue card. So 3 and 18. And I was like, 3 goes into 18 6 times. So 666. And when I get 666, I don't get scared. I don't get alarmed. It just really kind of like magnifies what it is that you are on, like materially bound to. Like, what are you focused on, too focused on materially, right? That's what I get when I get 666, because the human body is composed of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons, right? So it's nothing to necessarily be afraid of, but it's something to be aware that what are your thoughts? Where are your thoughts leading you? Or are you thinking divinely or in lack with the 5 of Earth, right? I also feel that something has culminated, something has reached its head, and it could be emotionally with the 3 of Air, the 3 of Swords. It's almost as if like this looks like a lady who's crying, and she's crying because she'll miss something or someone. Like I'm getting those old vintage like postcards or videos where they're waving their husbands or their family members off to like war. And it's almost like a piece of them has been taken with them. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting here with the Three of Air or the Three of Swords. But I also feel like whatever it is that you're releasing, whether that's emotionally, whether that is almost like self-imposed heartbreak, because we got to realize that swords or air energy are thoughts. You know, they're not tangible yet, right? Now we do have the Five of Earth here, which is an Earth and material and pentacles, and it talks about materialization. But Five of Earth does talk about feeling like a sense of loss or lack or depression, or like you're going underwater, right? But it's interesting because in this card, in this depiction of the Five of Earth or the Five of Pentacles, it's like someone is coming to your rescue. They're saving you. They're like a life raft, right? So this could be talking about assistance, needing help or needing assistance. And I feel like maybe you've gotten that. And it felt like it came in slow or not at all, but it has come in. And this is the brand new chapter that you're entering into your life. You're going to have more assistance on your path. And it could be physical assistance, right? So real-time assistance, or it could be divine assistance. But whatever the case, you're going to end up victorious. Both of these cards represent a victory. Six of Fire, which is a Six of Wands, represent a win, but it also represents recognition for hard work and achievement and recognition by others, you know? And then the Chariot card talks about you moving forward in your life due to your own willpower and your own kind of like physical strength to rise above things because you've actually made them happen, right? And it's interesting because there is a sense of forward movement here with the Chariot energy and happily moving forward, right? Happily moving forward. I feel like something also might be a surprise or a shock. This lady looks like she's in a state of shock that she got recognized or won a competition or something like that. But let's start clarifying. Clarify this Five of Earth energy. Whoa. We have the Two of Swords. Clarify this Three of Air energy for our group number threes. Clarify this Three of Air energy for our group number threes. Thank you. We have the World. Clarify the Six of Fire. Too many cards. Judgment did pop out, but let's see. Clarify the Six of Fire for our group number three, Spirit. Clarify the Six of Fire energy for our group number threes. Okay. We have the Hermit card. Okay. So you know what's, I feel like you're going to be winning in silent for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you're going to be recognized for your wisdom as well. There's heavy emphasis on Virgo energy. Some of you could have Virgo in the sixth house, whatever that means. Yeah, but some of you could have Virgo in the sixth house. Does Virgo rule the sixth house? I think it might, but don't quote me on that. Some of you all are going to be recognized spiritually by your guides as well with the Hermit. Let me clarify this last card. Clarify this Chariot energy for our group number threes. Clarify this Chariot energy for our group number threes. Wow, we have the Emperor. Yeah, you're going to be victorious in like business or authority. Some of you are moving forward and will be recognized for your sense of authority because I am heavily getting wisdom with the Hermit energy. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Dang, we got the Chariot again. Card number 7. So yeah, pile number 3. So with the Two of Swords clarifying the Five of Earth, I feel like some of you all had to like be left alone for a little bit or like really meditate on maybe asking for help or needing help or like, yeah, meditating or being indecisive about asking for help regarding something, right? Some of you all didn't know who to ask for help from or where to turn or something. So you had to meditate on that, because I felt like there was kind of like a blockage regarding this, group threes. And then I just feel like your wisdom is being recognized right now. Your ability to see in the dark is also being recognized right now. And it comes as a surprise. It comes as a surprise, group threes. But I feel like you're also being rewarded for your patience or acknowledged for your patience regarding something. Now, the world clarifying the three of air, which is the three of swords, could be the integration of a lesson or of loss or of heartache, the integration of it, right? It making you more resilient and making you a whole and complete person, because the world card in the major arcana represents completion, but it also represents ending one cycle and moving into the next very swiftly, and travel as well. But I'm also getting like your heartache wasn't in vain. Like your heartache wasn't in vain. Something that you felt like you lost or that it hurt, it wasn't in vain. You integrated it within yourself, and it made you stronger, more resilient. Group threes. And how you're entering into this next chapter is completely in a state of authority. Is completely in a state of authority as you're moving forward in your life. I feel like some of you are being given a lifeline right now. Some of you all could be being guided through a success. I don't think this has come yet, but it's about to. Or through a victory or something like that. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Chariot. So there is a victory here. And it took a lot of willpower to get here. Or it will take a lot of willpower in this brand new chapter. It's gonna take a lot of willpower, but you have the energy to do it. You have what it takes to do it. That's the whole point of the Chariot card. The Chariot card is actually a sense of integration too, and being balanced by letting the yin and the yang guide you. So again, group threes, what this brand new chapter you're entering into is looking like is a lot more authority over self and how you move forward in your life. You feel like you now know where you're going, and this could be through divine intervention, or this could be through the fact that you have to kind of sit something out in order to see things clearly, and now you're recognizing, or other people are recognizing your wisdom, or you could be recognizing your own wisdom right now as well. And that's helping you. Again, some of you all could be Virgos, Geminis, Aries. I think the world is Aquarius, but don't quote me. Cancers, heavy Cancer energy as well. You don't have to be any of those signs as well. I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in the last two decks, and that's pull one card from the Black Moon Lilith deck. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving clear, concise, accurate messages for our group number threes. Tell us more, Spirit. What brand new chapter are group threes entering into? What brand new chapter are group threes entering into? These cards are everywhere. What brand new chapter are group threes entering into? Okay, this felt like it wanted to come out. We have exaltation with Master Manifester. Yeah, you are a Master Manifester. You're about to get exactly what you want. Card number 42. Some of you all could be 42 years old or about to be turning 42. But you're mastering self. You're mastering self, and it seems like you're teaching others, because this woman here is teaching these young kids how to dance. And you're teaching others how to master themselves and how to become the master manifestors of their lives and how to take control of their lives, right? Because that's what I'm getting. You're taking control of the direction that you're now going into. That's what this brand new chapter is looking like for you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Black Moon, Lilith, and Pisces, honor your boundaries. Yeah, you're honoring your boundaries as well. You're honoring your boundaries. You're putting yourself first. You're moving forward. Even if that's alone, you're moving forward authentically. Okay, so let's start winding down your reading, group number 3s. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our group number 3s. Very last messages, advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude group number 3's reading. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude group number 3's reading. We have sunrise, new creative ideas, ventures, a fresh start. Yeah, you're about to enter into a fresh start. I feel like you feel this too. You feel this creative energy flowing. You're feeling optimistic after maybe like a trial of setbacks. We have cup. You should accept valid criticism. Okay, you should accept valid criticism. Yeah, so that's where the guidance is coming into, and the guardianship is coming into. And you could be experiencing people maybe being open and candid with you about like things that you might need to work on. And I feel like you're taking that with grace. And that's the mark of a true leader. And even if they're not coming to you verbally, but they're like showing you in the way they're interacting with you, you're taking that as valid criticism and adjusting. Tell us more, Spirit. Guidance, wisdom, wisdom, and insight to conclude group number 3's reading. We have Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Okay. So maybe, look, and it says doing something risky, taking a chance. Again, this could be an Aries too, or you could be Aries. And maybe you're becoming more stubborn and aggressive about the things that you want or you need or your expectations. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our group 3s. Give us guidance, wisdom, and insight to conclude group 3's reading. Guidance, wisdom, and insight to conclude our group 3's reading. Okay. We have desk. Pay attention to your work. I feel like some of you all might be burying yourselves in your work right now in order to attain some type of answers, and you're going to get them. And I feel like the criticism or the valid criticism that you might be receiving, you're implementing it ASAP, and you're looking at that as a fresh new start, a fresh new beginning, right? Tell us more, Spirit. Guidance, wisdom, and insight to conclude our group 3's reading. Okay, this one's come out. We have hat. You will be playing a different role, okay? And we have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life, okay? So someone could be leaving, or someone has already left your life. And it's interesting because with the you'll be playing a different role and chair empty, someone is leaving your life. I'm like, are you taking over that chair in which that person's leaving? Yeah, are you taking over that chair in which that person is leaving? Is this at work? Okay, because it says pay attention to your work. Someone is leaving your life and you will be playing a different role. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh new start. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay, someone is leaving your life. So yeah, this could be a person. Yeah, this could be a person, a masculine energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be a man, but it could be a masculine energy. Or it could actually be a man with these descriptions that's leaving your life. Group threes. I think this is a positive thing overall because this is allowing fresh new energy or a fresh new start to happen, okay? So let's see. Let's see the timing of when this brand new chapter is gonna start. And remember, group three, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this reading, this is just the months, not the year. So it should apply whenever you come across this. Tell me more, Spirit. Very last message for our group threes. When is this brand new start going to happen for our group threes? When is this brand new start going to happen for our group threes? Clear, concise, accurate messages. When is this brand new start going to happen for our group threes? Thank you. We have October, okay? July, okay. Again, some of you all might be Cancers. You don't have to be. This could be happening in October, or you're going to start feeling more of a shift or more grounded in this new beginning during the month of October, whenever you come across this reading, okay? So yes, my dreamy dreamers of group three, I love you all so much. I really hope this message resonated with you. If it did, hit the thumbs up button, like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to pre-order your Dream Fair Tarot deck today. The link is in the description box and in the pinned comments. This is a beautiful deck, y'all, and I am so excited to share it with y'all. It's a 78 card Dream Carnival. This deck is not for everyone. It's for the escape artists who look to transform their lives. This deck could be a guide and an assistant with that, okay? And also, I am offering a bundle deal called the Dreamer's Toolkit. So you can get not only the Dream Fair Tarot, but the Tarot Journal. And you can get that together for half off the journal. So it's basically like you spend $10 more and you get both, okay? So if you're interested in that, group threes, the link to that will be in the description box or the pinned comments. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you all in your next reading. Bye. Hey, group fours, welcome back to your reading regarding the brand new chapter you're about to enter into, okay? So you all chose this gorgeous aqua aura quartz cluster, which I'm getting a very powerful, imminent energy from. Some of you all might be water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You definitely don't have to be, but since aqua's in the name, I feel like it applies. You also could be Aquariuses. I feel like a lot of healing or a lot of emotional work is being done as you enter into this brand new chapter of your life. Group fours, okay? I feel like you guys might be grounding yourself a lot more too, especially if you're more on the emotional side as well. And I feel like you grounding yourself will give you a higher connection to the angelic realm. And when I say angelic realm, I mean like being able to hear, see, feel things on a heightened level, but it's for your benefit, it's for the better good, right? It's to guide you, to direct you. Yeah, I feel like you're very much so going to be in tune with your higher self, or you could be experiencing a reckoning with your higher self, or you integrating as your higher self in this brand new chapter in your life. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of communication as well, and a lot of like getting to the root of maybe certain situations or circumstances in your life, and there's going to be a need to become very honest, right? This is a blue crystal, so I'm getting throat chakra energy heavily as well. So you guys could be speaking your truth more, could be more honest with yourself and others, okay? So yes, group fours, let's delve into your reading regarding what brand new chapter you're about to enter into right now, okay? Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our group fours, for giving clear, concise, accurate messages. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our group fours. What brand new chapter are group fours entering into? What brand new chapter are group fours entering into right now? What brand new chapter? We have card number 22, Constellation Pegasus with Freedom. I feel like you guys are about to free yourselves, group fours. 2 and 2, some of you all could be seeing 222 a lot. You guys could be building a new world for yourself. That gives you a sense that you have more liberties and more freedom. Okay, let's see. Before we delve deeper, what brand new chapter are group fours entering into right now? What brand new chapter are group fours entering into right now, Spirit? What brand new chapter are group fours entering into right now, Spirit? Thank you. We have card number 16, Consolation, Ursa Minor Consequences. Let's get one more card. What brand new chapter? What brand new chapter are group fours entering into right now? What brand new chapter are group fours entering into right now? Thank you. We have card number 3, Constellation Gemini with Rescue. There's also another card that popped out, which I'm going to take for you guys. And we have card number 32, Crux Southern Cross with Signal. Bottom of the deck, card 27, Constellation Lyra with Music. Okay, group 4. So it's ironic that you guys are I think the only group with 4 cards, with 4 oracle cards that came out. So we have card 16, Constellation Ursa Minor Consequences. This was the first card that came out of the deck. Card 22, Constellation Pegasus with Freedom. Card 3, Gemini Rescue, and card 32, Constellation Crux Southern Cross with Signal. Very interesting. Usually the crux in astrology means there's like a challenging point, right? Or there's like the crux of a matter, right? There could be this challenge or this something kind of playing out for you. I feel like you could be freeing yourself from a connection, or you could be freeing yourself from dualistic thinking as well. I say a connection because there's 2 people in both of these cards, right? And then we have Pegasus, which is a mythical creature, flying horse with freedom. And then we have a polar bear with Ursa Minor Consequences. And we all know that the extinction of polar bears, or the dwindling number of polar bears, is a consequence of, I feel like, of global warming, of like potential human failings when it comes to the earth and our relation with it. You could also be letting something go to go towards a dream or a calling. And I say that because this polar bear is looking towards the sky. To me, this card signifies like a warning. I don't know why, because we see these tribal people and they're looking out like, they're kind of about to embark on a challenge, or they're going to have to challenge somebody who is encroaching on their space, right? I do want to read a little bit of card number 32. We have card 32, Crux, Southern Cross, Signal. Ensure your instructions are clear. Someone may be getting mixed signals from you. Watch out for red flags and do something about them if they appear. Pay attention. Yeah, pay attention. That's very interesting. Card 32. Some of y'all could be 32 or 3 and 2. That's 5. You might need to pay attention to like change that's coming up, right? Pay attention to how something is playing out or someone is moving. Being clear in your communication with someone, in your expectations. I'm also getting expectations for some reason. So group 4s, the brand new chapter that you're entering into is, from here on out, you're going to start being more clear and concise with what you expect and tell people that you expect from them. This could be family, friends, lovers, employees, coworkers, you're going to start using your throat chakra to be exceptionally clear about where you stand and what your boundaries are or what your expectations are, because there are consequences regarding how thoroughly or the lack of communication that you're providing. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. You being able to communicate more effectively is going to give you a sense of freedom. I think I've already read this card, but something is telling me to read this Gemini card. Let me see. Rescue, card number 3. With Gemini Rescue reads, you cannot save everyone, especially if they do not wish to be saved. Ask permission when giving advice. You have no right to control others. Act out of true compassion, not pity. Keep your own focus. Do not covet what others have. Real rescue in times of crisis is one of the highest deeds of humanity. That's interesting. And you know what's interesting? Also, group 4s, Pegasus is heading straight towards Gemini and it says rescue. Does someone need your rescue, group 4s? Or do you think someone needs something from you or is maybe asking for a little bit too much? Also, numerologically, we have 3, 22, 2 and 2 together, that's 4. So 3, 4, and 3 and 2 together, that's 5, 3, 4, 5. There's like steps or something has been building up. Very interesting. So again, keep your communication as clear as you can to avoid any miscommunications and misunderstandings. The clearer you communicate to a person, the freer you are and they are, is what I'm getting, to make real decisions based off of, like they said, the information made available, which was signal. It says like, gosh, yes, these are connected, I feel like. The signal and the rescue. Is someone signaling they need help? Maybe from the consequences of their actions? Is someone signaling they want to be let free? You know, that's what I'm getting. You're just gonna let people be them, is what I'm getting in your new chapter, in this brand new chapter that you're entering into, group 1s. But let's delve deeper into the reading with some tarot. I just seen 11:11 on the time clock, so I feel like that's a sign. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for group 4s, excuse me, if I keep calling group 3s. Clear, concise, accurate messages for group 4s. Clear, concise, accurate messages for group 4s, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for group 4s, Spirit. What brand new chapter are group 4s entering into right now? What brand new chapter are group 4s entering into right now, Spirit? What brand new chapter are group 4s entering into right now, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our group 4s. Clear, concise, accurate messages for group 4s. We have the 6 of Earth, which is the 6 of Pentacles. What brand new chapter are group 4s entering into right now, Spirit? We have 9 of Air, which is a 9 of Swords. This is giving more rescue. What brand new chapter are group 4s entering into right now, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for group 4. We have the 4 of Water, which is the 4 of Cups. What brand new chapter is group 4 entering into? We have the 5 of Air. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Moon, card number 18. Okay, group 4s. So we have the 6 of Earth, the 9 of Air, the 4 of Water, which is the 4 of Cups, and the 5 of Air. You know what's interesting? This card talks about votes for women, right? And this card basically signifies, with the 5 of Air, which is the 5 of Swords, that this vote for women imagery, or this woman who's like cheering on women's right to vote, is kind of one-sided, because in one regard, historically speaking, a certain group of women were able to, you know, have the privilege of, exercising their right to vote, while another group of women, a minority group of women, got left out of conversations of equality and justice. So it's not just the right to vote, but overall equality for the minority group of women versus this woman with her fur coat and she's proud to vote. Whereas you have one whole sector of women that have been ostracized and disregarded and even not given as many rights as the ones that are cheering on the Voting Act, right? And ironically, and for my people who know, this is kind of playing out now. So what I'm getting is this 5 of air and this freedom energy. It's kind of parallel, right? I feel like someone could be having like prophetic dreams, or they could be having like nightmares, or they could be feeling like helpless in a situation. Is this a flask? I don't know if this is like a flask in between. I don't know if this is like a flask that this woman is holding on to, but she seems in distress, She seems very anxious and she's being woken out of her sleep. I don't know what that's causing, right? And with the 6 of earth here, this is talking about reciprocation in relationships, giving and receiving, tending and plowing and laboring in order to see eventual seeds sprout into fruit or into vegetation, right? We have 2 farmers here and they're working together for basically the same cause. They're reciprocal energy. So what I'm getting is that there could be an energy that isn't being reciprocated and someone's not playing fair, and it's causing someone else anxiety and it's making someone else apathetic, right? And entering into this brand new chapter, I feel like moving forward, communication has to be clearly defined. Boundaries have to be clearly defined. Expectations have to be clearly defined moving into this brand new chapter of your life, or else there will be consequences. And it'll feel apathetic, or it won't feel enjoyable, or, something won't feel fulfilled. There won't be a sense of fulfillment here as the consequence of not the lack of effective communication here. And this could be reciprocity in a relationship. This could be reciprocity or a give and take with someone else or group of people. Okay, let's start clarifying. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Clarify this 6 of earth. Okay, we have the 3 of pentacles. Clarify this 9 of air, for our group 4s. Clarify this 9 of air. We have the Emperor. Clarify this 4 of water. We have Temperance. Clarify this 5 of air for group 4. Clarify this 5 of air for group 4. Whoa. We have the Empress. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Devil. Yeah, it's like someone feels bound, someone feels tied to something because they haven't been effectively communicating, their needs, pouring into themselves, right? Let's see. Let's start with the 6 of earth. So we have the 3 of pentacles clarifying the 6 of earth. This could be in collaboration, that someone needs more from someone that they're collaborating with or building something with, right? They might need their assistance to check their work, to make sure they're doing okay, to give them good energy, to provide good feedback, right? That's what I'm getting here. Like a healthy, balanced dynamic. But this talks about it being a group effort, or more than 2 people for sure. And it's like the machine has to run smoothly, Let's go to the 9 of air, clarified by the emperor. Okay, there could be an authority figure that's having anxiety or that's being woken up in the middle of the night. This could be about control, a sense of control over someone feeling controlled. I kind of want to read what this guidebook says about this 9 of air. So the 9 of air reads, nightmares. The monster beneath the bed is disappeared by observation. Fight your fear and look. Okay? Don't be afraid to look at what you are afraid to look at. Okay? Basically, it says 9s, power, insight, accomplishments. Do not be afraid to take a honest look at what you're afraid to see. Because when you do that, you give it less control over you. You decrease the importance that you're placing on it, right? So I feel like this could be regarding communication. Maybe someone is anxious. Maybe someone has anxiety about something that they want to talk to someone about or let someone know, or a boundary that they're setting. Don't be afraid to do it, because the clearer you are with a person, the more a person knows, or the clearer you are with a situation or circumstance, the more you're able to maneuver through it. Now we have temperance, clarifying the four of water, 4 of cups. I feel like someone right now in this new chapter, this could either be you or someone else, or this could be you as you're entering into this new chapter. Someone right now could be very apathetic, could be very like isolated and like to themselves right now. I feel like they're only like this because they're healing themselves. They're taking their time. They're doing something in moderation. They're trying to shift a situation in their favor, is what I'm getting with the 4 of water. And this is a blue moon, right? So this might occur once every blue moon, and it might feel like, hey, what's going on here? Like, I feel alone or I feel isolated, but there's a shift happening that only happens once every blue moon. And this person just might be taking the time out for themselves to figure out what's going on with them, right? There could be healing or transmuting a situation, right? This could be in a relationship too. It doesn't have to be, but you know, the temperance card holds 2 cups, and they're kind of like mixing these 2 cups, you know, to transform the contents of what's in the cups, right? I kind of want to read the 4 of water as well. Let's see. Contemplation, water. Whether waters are troubled or still, a moment apart clarifies. Will. Yeah. So what this means is that like someone could be taking some time to just regroup as they're working, or, you know, they're in a reciprocal state of collaboration right now. Okay. Someone could just be taking their time apart to just figure some stuff out, clarify some stuff within themselves, maybe to even see what's fair, you know, what's fair, what's just in a situation. Is someone taking? Is someone just not, you know, maybe doing the bare minimum with the Empress energy and the clarification of that? This could be an Empress energy that's clarifying this, because I'm just now noticing we have the Emperor and the Empress. Someone could be trying to win at all costs, and it could be causing a lot of anxiety with someone else. We have 3 major arcanas that are clarifying this reading too, which I think is very interesting. Major arcanas are very heavy and more fixed. They're not fixed, but more fixed than the minor arcanas, right? They're more stabilizing. They're not just fleeting energy. They're bigger events. And it's interesting because look, this woman resembles this Empress here. And it's almost like an oppressive energy. These cards, both of these cards talk about an oppressive energy. And then we have Pegasus with freedom. I feel like the brand new chapter that you're entering into, group 4s, is you're going to be very, very clear on what it is that you need from others regarding relationships, collaborations, anything from here on out. And I feel like you're going to start paying attention to people's actions, not just their words, their actions. And take the time you need regarding this transition into this brand new chapter, because this isn't going to just be overnight that you're gonna, you will make that decision to like put your foot down and to articulate yourself and to say what you need and mean what you say and to put more authority over your life. But what I'm getting is that you're going to have to work at this, because this is not something that, if this is a fixed or a consistent personality trait of yours, you're going to have to work on this more consistently than not. Okay. So let's see. Let's start winding down your reading. You know what? No, before we do that, I do want to, let's get one card from the Black Moon Lilith deck before we start ending your reading. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our group fours. What brand new chapter are group fours entering into right now? What brand new chapter are group fours entering into right now? We have the Phoenix. Yeah, Death and Rebirth, card 17. Yeah, you're in a major transitional period right now, group fours. You're rising from the ashes. You're feeling brand new. Like this is a brand new beginning for you. Card number 17, 1 and 7, that's 8. I feel like this is a more abundant time for you as well. So the Phoenix reads Death and Rebirth. When the Phoenix Oracle card shows up in your reading, major life changes are on the horizon. So it's important to prepare yourself. Pay attention, that signal, that crux. This can mean uncomfortable upheaval, unexpected events, and major shifts in mindset. That's primarily this whole reading. Your life is about to completely change and never return to the way it was. It's important to release attachment to the outcome and understand that this is all happening for your soul's growth. The Phoenix is an ancient occult symbol linked to the zodiac sign Scorpio. Death, regeneration, and rebirth are all part of both. In ancient Egypt, the Phoenix was associated with immortality and infinity. It's not a coincidence that Scorpio is the 8th sign of the zodiac. And the number 8 is also the shape of the infinity symbol. And I just said that 1 and 7 is 8. The Phoenix is depicted as an eagle-like bird with a vibrant gold and red feathers that would live for 500 years, die, and then be reborn. Ancient Egyptians believed that just before death, the Phoenix makes a nest of cinnamon, myrrh, and herbs. It then sets its nest on fire as it bursts into flames and destroys itself. A new Phoenix rises from the ashes, and when it grows strong enough, it creates an egg from its old ashes and places it at the altar of the sun god Ra. The Phoenix burning invokes the alchemical practice of embodying your true frequency through shadow work, life upheaval, and integration of what's blocking your light. This mystical process of soul ascension and internal transformation cannot happen without an ego death or dark night of the soul. It teaches us that we can go through dramatic shifts in our lives and return renewed. When this card appears, it's time for you to ride this wave of change towards your more aligned and true future self. New realities are crashing in. It's time for upheaval and transformation. Have no fear. This is just a part of the process. So I think it's really interesting too, because we have Pegasus and we have the Phoenix. You know what's so interesting? I was watching this movie called The Boss or something like that, and I had no idea that the Phoenix was considered a demon. I didn't know that. And not to scare anybody or say anything, but it's just a reckoning like with our shadow self. And that's what I'm getting. Like, you are about to become an alchemist and transmute a situation here, okay? You're about to transmute a situation here. And I feel like in the end, it is going to give you a sense of more freedom. It is going to give you a sense of more freedom, but I feel like there's a lot of questions that you're really kind of called to ask yourself and and others around you, and not questions, but even like, I don't want to say demands, but like things to confront in this new chapter. Okay, so let's start concluding your reading. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our group fours. Very last message. Very last message for our group fours. Very last message for our group fours. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for group fours to conclude their reading. Very last message for group fours to conclude their reading. We have ladder with climbing towards success. I feel like there's going to be a successful outcome to this situation. It's just taking time, okay? Very last message for our group four. Spirit, clear, concise, accurate. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude their reading. We have acts, forces working against you. I feel like that's what it feels like, but they're really not. They're working in your favor. We also have firecracker with excitement. Let's get a couple more cards. Very last message, Spirit, for our group fours to conclude their reading. Very last message for group fours to conclude their reading. Very last message for group fours to conclude their reading. Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for group fours to conclude their reading. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for group four to conclude their reading. Gosh, we have success. Success is assured for you, group fours. Just keep going and let people know what your expectations of them and what their expectations are from you moving forward. And that's going to lead you to success. Clear communication. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for our group fours moving forward. Getting together with friends. You could be spending a lot of time with friends right now. Loyal friends, I got your back, okay? We have mountain, major challenge to overcome. Yeah, there could be something you're traversing right now that you're just, it's like you're in the stillness. There's also divine counterpart energy. Someone could be worried about like an emperor type person, maybe like an older man or something like that. They could have a lot of anxiety about that. I'm getting that. I just had to kind of mention that. Let's get some timing. Again, this is a timeless reading. So these are only months, not years. So whenever you come across this reading, it should apply for you. When are group fours entering into this brand new chapter, Spirit? When are group fours entering into this brand new chapter? When are group fours entering into this brand new chapter, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for group four. When are they entering? Okay, this is too many cards. When are group fours entering into this brand new chapter? Okay, I'm just gonna pick a card. We have January. We have January group fours, okay? I feel like, yeah, so this could be happening in January, or it could have started in January of whatever year you're watching this in. It's interesting because with success, these look like sparkles, but they also look like ice crystals. And then this person is frozen and their nose is long. It looks like they're like a Pinocchio energy, right? Like, why is their nose so long? Something could have happened in January, or something will be happening in January, okay? You might come across a little cold in January too, no pun intended, but I feel like it's because you're focused on something. People might think you're lying to them as well. I don't know why. I'm really focused in on this long nose. Okay, group fours, but that is all the time that I have for you, my dreaming dreamers. I love you so much. I really hope this message resonated with you. If it did, hit the thumbs up button, like, comment, and subscribe. But before you go pre-order the Dream Fair Tarot deck, okay? It's a beautiful, one-of-a-kind 78 card Dream Carnival that is not made for everyone. This is made for the escape artists, okay? The people who balance two worlds, the ones they see and the ones they dream, and the ones they want to merge together, okay? The ones they want to manifest. So if that's you, this deck is so for you. Again, pre-orders will be shipped out in October of 2026. And yeah, dreamy dreamers. Also, if you're interested in grabbing the Dreamers Toolkit, which is the bundle that includes not only the Dream Fair Tarot, but the Tarot Journal for half off, I'd recommend it because you're getting 2 items for basically the price of 1. You can't beat that. So if you're interested, link to those products will be in the description and in the pinned comments. I love you all so much. Dreamy Dreamers of Group 4, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.